cakap, Ustazah, why do we need to get married?
Why do we need to get married? I give the honor to you. Why don't you start first?
Since you are married, I want you to explain more.
Okay. I'm happily married to my husband, Muhammad
Alhamdulillah.
Abdullah. And we have 3 children. Tak penting. Okay. Why do you need to get married? I would say that you need to get married is because it's what the religion wants from us. It is said that when you get married, you are completing half of your deen. So you get married for Allah, you get married because of Allah. That would answer the question of why you need to get married. But if your reason of getting married is other than that, and Allah is not the priority of your list, then I wouldn't use the word why do you need to get married. You have to ensure that the reason of why you want to get married is to complete half of your deen. But that does not mean that if you are not married, your deen is half empty. That's unfair to say about that as well, because marriage is not the only reason that would complete your religion, your deen.
And
What's your take on this?
For the question, she asked, why do we need? Right? Actually, it's not why do we need. The word need is really very heavy. Actually, why do I choose to get married? So in our Quran, Surah An-Nisa, Allah mention fankihu ma ta'abalakum. Okay, so maknanya get married. Kalau bahasa Melayu say kahwin lah. So it's not go and get married. He say kahwin, get married if you are comfortable, if you are not scared. That is the thing. So I mean, married is not compulsory like salat, like siam, like being obedient to your parents. Okay, being nice to people. Yeah, it is completing your half of your deen, but if you are not a good servant to Allah, you are not a good daughter to your parent, it doesn't make you happy if you get married, am I right?
Yeah, it shows that you are carrying baggages in your life, and then you want to carry a new baggage. So I would say that you have to ensure that the baggages that you have is already taken care of, and then you get married. It's very important to understand that you do not get married because the society pushes you to get married. Or in this case, maybe you say that your parents are pushing you to get married because you have reached the D age. Again, who puts D age?
Yeah.
It's just the norm of the society. Right? So I do agree when Ustazah Nikmat say that the word need is very heavy. The thing is, our community thinks that when you reach certain age, you dah habis belajar, you started working for 2-3 years, then you have to get married. That is wrong. That's not right.
And then among the sign why Allah encouraged for Muslim to get married is in Surah Ar-Rum, verse number 21. Among his sign is that he allowed the human being to get married to achieve tranquility and peacefulness.
Mawaddah and Sakinah.
Mawaddah and Sakinah. So in order for you to be happy in your marriage, first, if you are still single, you must be happy now first. Don't wait until you get married in order for you to be happy. That's my key takeaway.
Yeah.
For question number 1.
Yeah, I really like the part when you share about you must be happy first, then you will be happy when you get married. That is very true tau. When you are not happy and then you get married and you think that you will be happy, and when you are not happy, you blame your partner. So it just doesn't work like that. So that's very true. You want mawaddah, you want sakinah, you have to be at peace with yourself first. And inshallah, you will be able to share that peace, that tranquility, that mawaddah, mahabbah, sakinah and everything, not with your partner. And it's unfair for you to expect him to give you happiness when you yourself are not happy. You think what? He is magician and he can just make you happy like that. Cannot lah. You must be happy first. Betul lah. I'm so glad you touched on that. Okay, so ladies and gents, if any of you gents are watching this, make sure that you are happy. Then you can give happiness to your other half, inshallah. You get married for Allah. You get married because of Allah.
Marriage is not compulsory like salat, like siam, like being obedient to your parents.
I would say that you have to ensure that the baggages that you have is already taken care of, and then you get married. And it's unfair for you to expect him to give you happiness when you yourself are not happy. You think what? He is magician. So if you have enjoyed watching this video of us answering some of the questions that you have posed, do like the videos, do share the videos, and you can send more questions, and inshallah we will be answering them in our next video.
Remember, subscribe and follow our channel to get more updates, okay? I met someone online, so what is the limit for me to get to know that person? Tell the guy, if you are serious about me, come and meet my parents.